I think I did it in my other video. Junkie. I don't know what that's about. Anyhow, yeah, I know it's been a while. I had been in school and moving. I went out of town, and now I'm back in school for summer school. But I did pick up some new products. And I've been recording videos, but then I just don't feel like they're my best. I don't feel like my personality is shining, so I don't post them. But I picked up some new products and wanted to give a little review. So I did a get ready with me type thing this morning. I'll probably put footage of that after this so you can see it, but maybe I'm going to turn this into a reviews. I have extremely oily skin. As you can see, my nose right now is shining bright like a diamond. Can you see it? This light's not the best. But yeah, oily skin. So I tried out the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I've tried out the actual foundation, and the shade I chose was 111 Soft Sable. 111 Soft Sable, excuse me. And the powder I tried out was 700 Classic Tan, and I think it did pretty well, like for matching my skin complexion. And then I tried the L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base and as a primer. So yeah, I did that this morning before my 10 o'clock class. It was like at 9 something, 8:39 something, and I didn't, and it's 8:40 now, so it's been almost 12 hours. And the foundation says that it gives a 24-hour, up to 24-hour hold and semi matte finish, and the powder, it says 16 hours. And at first, I was really impressed. I really was, because usually before I got to the house, like if I'm running around getting dressed and I'm like all crazy, like I'll get like kind of sweaty and my oils will start popping up. But today, it didn't really, the oils popped up a lot later. Like, of course, I'm going to be oily. There's nothing that's going to like completely erase my oil. I'm just a little bit oily. One thing that I can say is that I did not go back and touch up. I actually left this at the house. So I can't really say whether it's great or not. I heard a lot of stuff about these two. I don't even know if I put it in the camera for y'all. Yeah, I heard a lot about these two. Here's the other one. And mixed reviews. Some people are like, we're dripping oil. It made them oilier. Some people said it hung on to like their dry spots on their face. But for me, I'm gonna test it out again. I'm gonna test it maybe out one day when I'm going to like be outside a lot to see how it does hold up against sweat, because I will sweat at the drop of a dime. It is terrible. And first thing that gets oily is this. My under eyes, they will get kind of oily. The sides of my face will get kind of oily. One thing I did notice about this is that I did get a little bit of foundation, like residue streakiness on my phone, and that's what usually happens. But it didn't drip. Like usually I'm dripping, sweat and oil dripping. I never had it drip. It just like oil a little bit. One thing I also did notice about this foundation is that I probably should have used my baby skin pore primer, because like on my nose, I don't even know if y'all can see it. Like, yeah, it really, since this is my first matte foundation, so it really stuck to my pores and made them shown. I had on lipstick earlier and everything. You'll see it in the video. But yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like. I mean, I had to blot a few times, but I mean, I just don't really know what will completely stop that. I'm kind of thinking about trying, and I use the NYX, I don't even have this in my purse, but the NYX matte setting spray. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, NYX matte setting spray. I sprayed it on my face. Okay, like I washed my face with my face wash, then I put my moisturizer on, and then I sprayed it on my face, and then I put, you know, I went through with my foundation routine. I'm thinking about switching face washes. I know Cetaphil, is that how you pronounce that? I know they're supposed to have an oil remover face wash, but y'all, it is legit $16 for the face wash, and another $16 for the freaking moisturizer. Like, maybe I'll try Philips Milk of Magnesia instead. I've also tried the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Controller. Didn't really help. I don't know, maybe I wasn't applying it correctly. I don't know, but it's summertime and having a disco ball worth of grease on your nose is not the move. I like really realized that when I went to a cookout last weekend and I was just like dripping. So I want to wear something like this, foundation like this, to like a cookout. Like we were out there for a little while, out and in, we're like dripping, but it does feel better. I like the look it gave me. I'm just surprised I matched it, because if you look at this, like, it has like a frosty material, so like this looks too light, but then like when you squeeze it, when you squeeze it out, it's like on point. Because usually I wear the Revlon, the Revlon Color Stay, and this is for combination / oily skin, and I like it. It's my, I've been using, this is the first foundation I ever, no, I'm lying. This is like the first foundation I bought and used and then ran out and rebought, if that makes sense. Like I tried like another foundation or whatever, but this is the first one I used, because I'm not really huge on foundation. Like I'll put some concealer on, cover my under eyes, and put on a bronzer, not even a powder, a bronzer. I had a CoverGirl powder that I was like digging at one point, but I'm looking at my makeup dash. I had a CoverGirl powder I was like into for one point. Then it kind of used to make my complexion look weird, so I like stopped using it. But this has been my holy girl powder. Like it's a bronzer by NYX, and it's in the shade of Deep Tan, and I legit use this like a setting like a setting powder, even though it's a bronzer. But I mean, it's not dark. NYX doesn't really have like a lot of dark shades. This is like one I've ran through. I have another one somewhere over the rainbow. But yeah, like I hit pan on this sucker. Hit pan. I don't know why I'm still keeping it. Guess maybe like emergency, or maybe I like the mirror. It's probably the mirror, because they have like a nice mirror in here. But anywho, back to this. I was gonna also buy the setting spray that goes along with it, the Infallible setting spray. But y'all, it was $16.99. Like my NYX one, I probably should have bought my NYX one from Ulta. I ended up picking it up at Charlotte Russe of all places, and it was like $8, but $16.99. But I bought this from Ulta because Ulta had L'Oreal products buy one get one half off, but they didn't have this. They only had one of these, and I think it was a Schae Under Cool Tan. It just looked way too light. So I went to Walgreens, and then Walgreens had this and not this. So then I went to Rite Aid, and because I knew I wanted this, because I was watching Nitra B. She's another YouTuber. She has Destination Beauty. She's a part of Destination Beauty rather, and she did a look, and she was like, she used these or this. I don't think she used the powder. I think she just used this and this, and like her skin looked flawless. And I know she has like pores like me, and she also has like oily skin. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. But so I ended up getting these buy one get one half off, which was bomb. And I wasn't gonna get the setting spray and get something half off, but it was like, I don't really want anything else. And then at the Rite Aid, they didn't have this in my shade, so it's like, can't win for losing. So I just ended up getting these two half off. I still want the setting spray just to see if like it works better, since it's from the same brand. But oh, I did end up getting a coupon printed off for what was it, 5 off of 20. So I might go back and get the setting spray, because $16.99, you add up the tax, get like a candy bar or something, and you up near 20, right? So then you get $5 off. So it's like you end up paying like, well, you still pay $16 for that daggone spray. Anywho, but yeah, I got a lot of coupons at Rite Aids. But yeah, so let me go ahead and just do my ratings, because I'm rambling again. The L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base. I still have the box for that. Smooths lines. I guess I would say it smooths lines. I don't really have like a lot of lines. Hides pores. Maybe I didn't put enough on my nose, because this was my first time using it. but I don't know about hides pores necessarily, unless maybe it hides pores, but this matte like makes them stand out. But banishes imperfections, don't really have too many of them, so can't really say. But overall, the consistency, I thought this was powder when I saw it first used on the tutorial, but the consistency is like, I don't know how to describe. I would give this right here, just off of first use, I would say 7, because it didn't do perfect. It did show my pores a little bit, but I did like it as a bronze, like a primer rather. It just kind of needs to smooth my skin out. I did get that compliment. Your skin looks so smooth today. So maybe it did do what it had to do. Next, the powder. I'm gonna try this just with my concealer. Like I used to use that bronzer to, like, you know, blend it out. I'm gonna try this one day, just the, you know, concealer I use for like my under eyes, my spots, the different stuff, and this. I'm going to try this in the powder. So the powder, I'll say about an 8. I mean, about an 8. I wish I would have took it with me and touched up to see if my nose was still looking oily. I also didn't spray throughout the day. I just went, because I went to class and I did some errands. I came around and I chilled. So yeah, I didn't do that either. And then the foundation as a whole, 6. So 6, 7, 8, because overall, like this line, about a 7 in all in all, because it didn't, I'm not dripping. Well, yes, I wasn't in the sun very long, but I usually can get like oily, like everywhere oily, and I feel like my oil was decreased today. So I will be giving this another try out, because I mean, I bought it. I'm not returning it, because I mean, I don't not like it, if that makes sense. But for me to have this makeup on for 12, basically 12 hours now, because this is the clock I showed in the other video, 8:56, 12 hours, it don't look bad. I even contoured a little bit, y'all. I was feeling myself this morning. I wish I would have kept I should have put my lipstick back on for this video, but I just guess, so let me get this done before I wash my face off. Y'all will be seeing me again soon. I'm not gonna go for so long. I think the last time I posted something was my first video. It was on my birthday, and that was in March, and that was June. And yeah, I said I was gonna do a birthday haul, which I recorded, but it was like choppy. You couldn't really hear my voice, and I'm like not bomb at editing just yet, so that never happened. I recorded like a get ready with me, 2 or 3 get ready with me, but it's like, it just doesn't look professional just yet, so I'm just not gonna post it. But I will be back. I will be doing a tag soon, and probably a June favorite, because I haven't bought a lot in June, but the birthday haul was a birthday haul slash March favorite, and so I'll probably include that and like some more stuff I've bought. Like, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay you.